But people just can't, they can't imagine having so many kids in a quiet house because they're not taking the time out to discipline, to create a order and structure. And a lot of times that's due to not having the time to do it because both parents are gone and they're being raised by daycares and school and after school programs. And there's nothing wrong with after school programs, just maybe sports and
Man,
stuff like that. That's awesome. I think that's a great, especially if you only have one child. That is great for you to do with them if they don't have siblings to play with. But if we were there, if we were home with them, we're in that not being the only thing that's raising them, that in school, we will have more say about who they grow up to be as adults and as well-behaved children. You were about to say something?
it's traumatizing in my opinion. I'm just being real. Like, yeah, extracurricular activity is cool, playing sports, stuff like that. Okay. But being left at daycare right after getting out of school because mom got to work, I was that kid.
Mm-hmm.
And it's the only thing I remember from being 3 years old. I tell you that all the time. The
Mm-hmm.
only thing I remember about being 3 years old is sitting in that daycare playing with them blocks by myself, mad that I got to be there. And the reason I remember it is because this particular day I'm thinking about is the day that my mom got a new job where I no longer had to go to daycare because I think she was working nights and my sister was able to watch me at night while I slept. And she came and picked me up that day and said, I got good news. You don't got to go back to that daycare. I guess I had been complaining about it. And I promise you, this was one of the most exciting days of my life because I still remember, I don't remember nothing else from that point in my childhood but that conversation.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just so happy. I hated that place.
Wow.
I hated it,
That sounds like trauma for that to be the only thing you remember from that age.
man. And that's, I mean, kids cry when their parents drop them off every time.
Yeah.
That is trauma.
Yeah.